4-hour erection with COVID-19 coronavirus infection. That headline reminds me of the Morecambe and Wise joke where they say, do you suffer with impure thoughts? And Eric Morecambe goes, no, I enjoy them. The 4 hours that this guy got the old stonk on.
Wow.
I mean, imagine that he must have known that it was going to be coronavirus because he'd probably lose his sense of smell and then get a massive erection, which, to be honest, makes you better at sex. The fact that you could get near anyone with bad breath and have a great old time. All of those attractive people who have bad breath would be yours for the picking.
And there are people who lean in and talk as well. They get right in there. Hey, what you doing? After a few pints. Oh, God.
I can't stand them at all. But imagine if you can get rid of the sense of smell and you have the permanent boner. It is true that priapism as a phrase, or being priapic, is an adjective that means both having an erection that won't go away and being constantly obsessed with sex. And it's tricky that the definition of the word, it's got two definitions, because one of them just describes teenagers. And I suppose if you had a constant erection, it would make you... Sex would be on your mind, put it that way.
Yeah.
It changes your mood somewhat, doesn't it, having that? It's like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, when the vampires have the bigger foreheads. It changes their mood somewhat. In fact, maybe that's what the metaphor was. Joss Whedon, we never knew.
Wow.
So in case you're worried that you might end up having some of this priapism, I'm joined on the line now by a doctor who can explain more to us. Hello.
Hello, Steve.
Thank you very much for being with us. So how can one tell if one has priapism?
Well, if you can't tell, you might have different problems. You should be able to tell if your erection is lasting for an unreasonably long time.
Okay, so anything more than like 5 minutes.
Call me after the show for a consultation, Steve, but in general, someone would know if they have priapism.
Okay, and if someone knows that they have priapism, what would one do about one having priapism?
Present at A&E.
What, walk in with it on a big cushion? You meant to walk in and go, ta-da! You're going to get arrested doing that in 2020, mate. You're going to get struck off.
Sorry, present is a medical term. Go to A&E, as the lack of blood flow could cause a problem.
Okay, and just because we're all trying to be on the safe side these days, should one self-isolate if one has an erection?
Yes, not because of coronavirus, just in general. You'll scare people in Tesco, Steve. You've been told about this before.
That is why you should never have your own GP on as a guest. Thank you very much. We've learnt something there.
Yeah.